In celebration of International Women's Day, AdventHealth Apopka is proud to recognize and honor the remarkable women who contribute to our campus and beyond. Their dedication, compassion, and expertise inspire us daily, shaping the exceptional care we provide to our community. This interview highlights some of the many outstanding women we are privileged to have as part of our Apopka family. Can you introduce yourself and describe your role at AdventHealth Apopka?
Hello, everybody. So I'm Dr. Johanna Young, and I'm a hospitalist here at AdventHealth Apopka.
I'm Lori Connor. I am a registered nurse and I work in pre-testing for surgery here at Apopka.
Hi, I'm Ashley Craig. I am the Compliance and Special Projects and Education Manager for Nutritional Services.
My name is Tristan Killen, and I'm currently the Senior Manager of Nursing Operations here at AdventHealth Apopka.
My name is Vimali Rivera. I am Security Supervisor for AdventHealth Apopka.
My name is Abby Wyrick, and my role here at AdventHealth Apopka is Mental Health Consultant, and I provide support to the team members for mental health.
My name is Megan, and I work as a registered nurse in the Cardiac Cath Lab.
My name is Melissa Leonard, and I'm current Chief Nursing Officer here at AdventHealth Apopka.
I'm Shanti Leito. I'm the Nurse Manager of the 4th Floor Med Tele Unit.
So my name is Natalie. I am from the Pharmacy Department in AdventHealth here in Apopka.
My name is Kimberly Kaysen, and I am the Consumer Access Manager of the Emergency Room and Outpatient for Apopka.
I'm Omaira Mansfield. I am the Chief Medical Officer at AdventHealth Apopka.
My name is Tiffany Mays. I am the Clinical Expediter for Med Tele 4th Floor at AdventHealth Apopka.
I am Kathy Gadula, and I am the Executive Assistant to the Facilities and Engineering Director and Manager.
I'm Tracy Dobbs. I'm the Clinical Pharmacy Manager here at AdventHealth Apopka.
My name is Jessica Golden. I am a Physician Assistant in Gynecologic Surgery here in Apopka.
How long have you been with AdventHealth? And what was your journey to achieving your current position?
I have been technically with AdventHealth 22 years. I started with consumer access, then I joined the military for 13 years, and I came back, and now I'm in security.
My journey with Apopka began in 2023, and I was in many different positions. I had just finished school for pharmacy, and I was taking my exams. So in the transition of that, Apopka was very supportive and understanding. Apopka has a residency program for pharmacy, and I applied for that program, and now currently I'm in that position as a pharmacy resident.
I've been with AdventHealth for almost 8 years. When I first started, Miss Anita and Sergio were very, pivotal parts of my journey here. They were always welcoming, encouraging, and also Miss Barbara in our Consumer Access Department. They encouraged me to, I have a sweet spirit that, I would be great in leadership. And so I took that and ran with it. So I just pretty much learned as much as I could from my current leaders. And so I moved from the emergency room to outpatient, where I worked as a team member. I grew as a lead. I worked as a benefit advisor, a supervisor, and now I am a manager.
I have been with AdventHealth for a little over 21 years. My journey here started out as a new graduate nurse at AdventHealth Orlando, where I spent the next 20 years of my career at the Orlando campus in multiple facets of cardiology, the emergency department, psychiatric services, and a few other areas of expertise that then landed me the role here at AdventHealth Apopka as the Chief Nursing Officer.
Which woman has inspired you the most, both professionally and personally?
The girl that's inspired me the most is actually my 7-year-old daughter, Avery. When she was around 4 years old, she faced a lot of challenges that most kids her age don't have to see. And she has been so resilient over the years and is able to maintain that positive attitude. She has had different experiences with various types of trauma, both in healthcare and outside of healthcare, has had multiple surgeries over the last couple of years, takes medications daily that are not normal for children her age, and is able to be that bright, shining inspiration for me. And I just love seeing how she's grown and been resilient over the years.
So my older sister Becky is one of the best people I've ever met. I've always looked up to her. She's 7 years older than me, so she's always been a role model. She is like the typical oldest sister, always looking after her little sisters, making sure everyone in her family has what they need. She would always take the responsibility of planning family events, that type of thing. And she is also a nurse practitioner. So while I was in college trying to figure out what I wanted to do, I was able to shadow her in her clinic and just see how she cared for her patients the same way that she cared for her own family. She was always there for her patients, always listening to her patients, going above and beyond to help her office staff, staying late when things needed to get done. And seeing how she connected with her patients just as well as she connected with her family really inspired my own journey through medicine and getting into healthcare.
I would say that woman, also an AdventHealth employee, her name is Elga Cadet, fellow nurse. She was my A&M 23 years ago, and I would say she inspired me to become a nurse and to pursue other roles within the company.
So I had to think on this one. The woman I really truly feel has blessed me the most, both personally and professionally, has to be my own mom. Looking back on her life and what she sacrificed to raise me and my two sisters, I see just the value of hard work and determination in ensuring that children are cared for, and allowing for her emotions to finally share and express and be vulnerable with me has helped me to be a better mom and wife and worker professionally and personally as well.
What advice would you give to young women embarking on their careers?
I think just in choosing any career, most importantly, make sure that you love yourself, do your best, and no one is perfect, and, but just continue doing your best in whatever, you put your heart to, and, make sure that you're balancing work with your personal life and things that you like to do and your hobbies. Don't forget about yourself.
Is to inspire and encourage them to be the best versions of themselves. I think the best advice I could give is there's no one type of leader. There's no one type of way of encouraging and helping build others up. We're all very different, and God made us specific for different purposes. And I think the best thing about the different leaders I have met throughout my years is that they embrace their differences, and what makes them a good leader is different than me. And I think that's what I would try to shed light on for new leaders, is to really embrace their differences.
My advice would be to have good people in your corner, to thoroughly think about what you want to achieve, and then set small goals, achieve them one at a time, and then those will lead you to your big achievements and your big goals.
Give yourself a lot of grace. Being a healthcare professional, being a woman is hard. But you have to give yourself a lot of grace because there are so many chapters in your life. We go through many changes. We go through many phases. You have to give yourself grace and be kind to yourself.
What do you enjoy most about working at the Apopka campus or AdventHealth as a whole?
What I enjoy most about working at the Apopka campus is the people. The culture here at Apopka is like family. I leave one family to come into work and be with another. It's a great cultural feel, connectedness, friendships, relationships, all of it is just amazing to be at.
But I do think Apopka is the best because of our patients. I think the Apopka community and beyond is full of really kind people who are really grateful to have such good care right in their backyard. And I also really like working here because it's such a small hospital, so it feels very close-knit. Everybody knows everybody, from the executives to the providers. to the cafeteria staff, environmental services. Everybody is kind, everybody is friendly, everybody is happy to be here. So it's really nice to see the same smiling faces every day. And Apopka has the best coffee.
Oh, I have so many great colleagues here at the Apopka campus. I just step outside and I know a lot of people by name, and I've come to call them friends. And we've got a great vibe here. It's a family atmosphere, and I really feel welcomed here.
I love Apopka. I feel like this campus has a very unique, small, tight-knit community feel without being that small, really. It's a family, and people really do treat each other like family.
The thing that I enjoy most about working at the AdventHealth Apopka campus is that everyone knows everyone. I have worked at different facilities of different sizes over the years, both large and small, all the way up to our flagship Orlando campus. And one of the things I really appreciate about Apopka is that I can walk anywhere in this hospital and see familiar faces and say hello and be able to check in with them. And I feel like different people do the same thing for me, and it makes work such an enjoyable environment that way.
Family, my coworkers, we're so small that we are a family and we recognize so many people.
Apopka is a very special place. I can say, having worked at a number of other hospitals within AdventHealth and also outside of AdventHealth and other healthcare systems, that one of the things that I absolutely appreciate the most about Apopka is a sense of family. People know each other's names, and sometimes even we're not very good at remembering each other's names and know each other's stories. We have cultivated a culture of sincere compassion and love for each other, and I think that shows up in how we care for our patients. We have a growing community, and our team members, our physicians, never hesitate to extend a hand outside the walls of the hospital. I think we see our mission not just being about caring for patients when they walk in our front door, but I have seen so many people make sure to leave the walls of the hospital and care for the community in just a variety of ways, and I think that shows our heart.
If you had the privilege of going back in time and speak to your younger self, what advice or message would you give yourself?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good question.
Oh,
okay. This is okay. So,
Oh, wow.
If I was to give my younger self advice, I would tell her to get out of her comfort zone. Go explore. You might think you know the best path, but trying something new really can open up all kinds of unique experiences, opportunities. Put fear aside and just go and try it.
I would say to just stay true to yourself and, focus on what you want to do. Don't do other things because other people want you to do it or because you think it might make somebody else happy. Stick to your own plan and what you want and focus on yourself and your goals.
I think I would tell Natalie to not worry so much and to trust in herself a little bit more, trust in God a lot more, and just know that she's where she needed to be at that time.
Worry less and find the joy in all things, little things. Just, walk in joy.
I would say stay on track, even though I am an introvert. Make sure you just invest in yourself a little bit more. Don't be afraid to take, chances because, disruptions or challenges may come, but you can overcome that. And so just never be afraid to take that moment and seek new opportunities.
Just believe in yourself. Put up your dukes and fight. Have courage and empathy, and just use everybody around you as helpers along the path, carefully placed by God to get you where you need to be.
I probably would have said, maybe focus a little bit more on school, take it more seriously. And I think maybe pay attention more to just those relationships that I've had and really make a point to let people know that I care about them just telling them that.
So if I were able to go back and speak to my younger self, it would be to tell her that it's okay and everything's going to be okay, and just stay the course and see where that takes you.
I think I would probably tell my younger self to not worry so much about the obstacles that have come in my life and to embrace them and try to use them, because that's what's helped me grow into the person I am today. I also would probably tell my younger self to get into the Bible more and the Word and try to follow God's plan, because that's always the easier route, because that's what was designed for you.
You know, I thought about this a lot recently. There's actually someone wrote a poem recently that really was asking that same question, is talking to your younger self, what would be the reflection that you would want to share? And it's that it all works out. You're doing what you were intended to do, and you don't know what your next step is, and that's okay too. Because the thing is that same question will apply to myself in 10 years and 20 years, and it will for anybody else. You can always go back to your younger self and wonder in the moment. But I think it's to have faith and just stay true to who you are. Because you were uniquely made by God to be you, and that you has a purpose in life. So don't give up trying to find your purpose. And then once you find it, don't give up trying to live it and have a role that allows you to manifest whatever He wants you to manifest.
Describe our Apopka campus in one word.
Enjoy the family feel.
It's my other family.
It's a family atmosphere. So working here at Apopka, I have to say it does not feel like a job to me. I really enjoy coming here. It feels more like family to me.
It's a big family feel.
And everyone is like family here.
And the family feel.
It's a family.
The culture here at Apopka is like family.
It feels like a family.
Family.
From our family to yours, happy International Women's Day.